Plus, they let us. We don't have salary. So our salary son las arreditas,
¿Qué viene siendo?
las pins, and that bonus starts from $3 at the menos, and the most is $180.
$180?
So every time you book 3 reservations, regardless the amount, which you get a percentage of that reservation, regardless the amount, you get a chance to spend that week.
So let's just say you make a $3,000 reservation for a big old family. Normally that would be a price, one normal $3,000 like weekend, like family of 4.
It's very common.
Okay, so you get a booking of Tom Sawyer calls you and says, you know, he's on vacation from Arkansas and he's taking his family and he's going to Japan or Puerto Vallarta or whatever. So you're able to actually book that weekend with everything, including or what? How do you get this information?
They give it to you. For example, me habló ayer el owner. I don't know the baseball team. It was a college football team. Toda la familia. I need 30 rooms. I could only book 9 at a time. You want me to do the reservation? No se dejó. Pero whoever got that cell for 30 rooms.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't do it. Arriba, if it's 9 rooms or more, we gotta get their phone number and somebody's gonna call them de ese departamento. Pero nosotros como mañosos les decimos, mira, te voy a hacer para no transferirte and it take forever. Let me do it. I'm gonna do 3 reservations, 10 rooms at a time. O sea, 9 rooms at a time. El sistema me permite, I'm gonna save you time, blah, blah, blah.
Why are you telling them when you can do it? You're gonna tell them, okay, I'm gonna book you for 30 people, right? Okay, I'll just be giving you 3 different numbers.
Because normally when they try to pay, they're like, nah, dime cuántos de los 30 me lo vas a cobrar esta tarjeta. I don't want all that. People with money, they don't try to help. It's just puro, I'm on pause, I'm on hold. That's another beautiful thing. You work 24 hours. I logged in hace ratito. For the next 24 hours, tengo para hacer esas 4 spreads.
So you can, like, let's just say, if Richard, he's working at UDG, or he's looking for a part-time, or he's looking for like just on the weekend type of job, would it be possible for him to work like that?
Like, you have no idea, yes. The only requirement is for you to log in. Y que no dejes, for not log in more than 10 days. If you don't log in for 10 days, they're gonna disconnect your dialer, and you never talk to these people. It's over WhatsApp and emails, that's it. Your money comes pointly on that in your bank account on the days 20 and the 6. Los bonus que te ganas, I already got them in my email. I already got $150 in the DoubleTree Hotel over here in Plus Andares and shit. I'm gonna go see what the fuck rich people, just for the weekend. Todo incluido. I don't need to go out. Un Uber que me lleve ahí y no salgo until the weekend to see what rich people feel like, right?
But you won these like as a bonus price or what?
That's bonus, that's extra.
They gave you that?
They gave, and it's already in my account.
What is it, like the whole weekend or just one day? What is it?
Well, it's $75, $150, lo que me alcance. I could get the 2 days weekend, all included. That's about $150.
So how much do you make a month doing this?
I just started. This is my first paycheck, pero everybody, de los más mensos, they make starting 15 to 20 a quincena.
15 to 20 la quincena?
A quincena. To make that kind of money, you gotta get a mega a day. You gotta make at least 12 reservations, regardless the amount. If you make a reservation for 1 room, $100, you're gonna get about $2-3 off that reservation. Make a reservation for $3,000, you're gonna get about $70-80 off that reservation. Pero aquí lo que importa es the wheels. These right here. They do these little wheels.
So somebody that's a shark, like Pelon, what would be like, with 60,000?
Pelon's last quincena made 27,000 pesos.
Quincena.
Today he's coming about another sort, 26, I think I seen his.
So,
Pero él ya tiene, he's been on this for a week or 2.
so you're looking
a
at
month or 2.
55,000 aproximadamente.
Más o menos, 55,000. El Vago, his brother's making 60.
So,
These, These are the roulettes that we do.
So tell me how that works.
Every 3 sales you make, they let you spin this. This starts off at $3, and the small spins end up at $45. $45 or $75 at a hotel voucher. I already won 2 of those.
Oh, so you can make more money. So you're given some type of commission, but this is like some chance thing where you can make more money. So every time you get a deal,
This is your salary.
oh, this is your salary.
You get a commission for every reservation you make.
Okay.
But this is what they do to keep you right here. They make you every 3 reservations you get a spin, so it makes you sit down right here and try to get those 3. And
So right now, when you get a spin, call us so we can come and record that, because I want to see that.
Yeah.
Ahorita cuántas
I
llevas?
got 9 calls, 2 sales.
So you need
today.
one more,
One more.
so you can do a spin.
Yes.
See that?
Okay.
And
Okay.
from those 2 sales, you already got a cut. You got a commission. You got a percentage.
I already made about $30 off those 2.
So that's $30 plus, as we are right now, it's not even 12, 1 o'clock or whatever.
No tengo ni una hora that I
Okay.
logged in, and I went for the tacos.
Yeah. So you can log in, log out whenever you want. That's good.
24 hours a day.
Wow.
That's what I told him, because he told me he needs a job, and I said, fuck, from home.
Oh, I could hook you with this. This is the most lovely job. Como te digo, today will be my first paycheck. I had to pay all my seguros atrasados and everything. They're gonna eat all my money, but it feels good. Next 6, they paid the 6th and the 20th. Puntual.
So something that I noticed is that you keep on mentioning different homies who are involved with this. So you guys are working with each other.
No.
No?
We work for the top rated hotels around the world.
Okay.
Hotel party.
But how did you come about this job? Who did you
Vago got Pelon in it, his brother. Pelon got me in it. Y así vamos poco
So
a
you guys
poco.
got each other in it.
Yes, we got each other. There's no referral money. There's nothing. Well, I could get you the link. Se llama When and Where. You got to go through 3 interviews, and it's a process. They evaluate you personally, and that's it. Once you get approved, they start training you. Your own self-training. It's fairly easy. It's a piece of cake, and it's
Okay.
good money legally, legit.
Okay. Okay.
Because you talk, no tengo que me tocó a baseball team, a football team from Washington. They're like, we need rooms. That's just commission, clean money.
Okay. So this is like, do you think this is perhaps like the best work you had working at a call center? Or you're not even working at a call center. This is, you can do this anywhere.
Yes. I'm about to go to the beach in about 15 weeks. I got my laptop and I'm working on there.
Oh, wow. Okay. So life is good right now then.
It's starting to. I still need to get my grill. I'm coming back from a rebound, a real hard drop, pero, life is really good. Just
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
putting my mind together and focusing and not turning back.
So can you tell me a little bit about how being here at Jade del Sur has helped you to kind of get back on your feet?
I love being here because I'm around people that grew up in the same environment I did, that don't discriminate me, that are not afraid of me, that don't hate us because we speak another language. I don't know.
Like Spanglish or English?
English.
Yeah.
Yes. People around here, they hate that. They don't understand how is it a person like us could have what they don't have, but it's not our fault. It ain't my fault. I was a U.S. citizen and I paid almost $10,000 to get deported.
You paid? How do you get deported if you're a U.S. citizen? Were you a U.S. resident?
No.
You were a
I was
U.S. citizen?
Citizen.
Oh, okay. This is an interesting story.
It is. I don't really like talking about this situation because nobody, maybe Roberto has to understand, but nobody understands, like, wow, why would you give up? Why would you pay to not be a U.S. citizen? I'll tell you why. When I was young, I got into a lot of trouble. I became a duty striker when I was inside prison.
In California?
In California. When I was young, I was a knucklehead. I got sentenced to 1 year of prison. I only had to do like 3 more months. I hit San Quintin.
Oh, so that's some OG stuff right there. Yeah, wow.
Back in the 90s. I hit San Quintin being young, 18 years old, not knowing what to expect, and those 3 months I could have done I just needed to, they just sent me there to pick up my number, but I picked up 10 years.
Yeah, but it's also the situation you're placed in. I mean, you got to do things to survive.
It's either you or them. I don't feel guilty of what I have done. I had to do that to survive. I didn't ask to be there. Well, maybe I did. I earned it. But what was there was incredibly out of proportion. I had no control over it. Either, like you mentioned, you do it or you die. No ifs and buts. So 1 year, those 3 months became into 10 years. I became from having no strikes into having 17 strikes. Back then.
17?
17. Back then.
How do you get 17 strikes?
Back then, the law was an inmate killing another inmate. It's trash, taking out trash. Give him 2 years. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so that trash taking out trash. That's what you heard that being said
by the own CDCs, talking about us. Basura, eliminando a basura. Let them kill each other. Okay, they just gave us 2 more years. That's how I ended up going from 3 months to 10 years.
So in San Quentin at that time, just to give people an idea, because now people are programming, they're learning to be technicians, or going to college, in university, the food's better. But what were the conditions like in the 90s? Just so our viewers
could. Better. I was locked up when they used to give us half a chicken.
Oh, so the food wasn't bad.
The food was not bad.
It was good.
The late 90s, it started getting
really bad.
Really bad. When the 3 strikes came out, I mean, I used to hit main yard and be there like for a month or 2, and then I had to go back to the shoe program. I never hit Pelican Bay, but I was in Corcoran like 2-3 times, maybe.
In the shoe, and didn't they call Corcoran Gladiator School, or was that?
That's Tracy.
Okay, that's Tracy. Okay.
Tracy, being a Sureño and being in Tracy, well, you're in trouble. I'm a border brother, but it's almost the same. They hate us almost the same. But anyways, I was in Corcoran. I paroled from Corcoran. I was in the shoe program 3 times. This last time, I was indeterminate shoe. The 3 strikes passed by. From having no strikes, I had 17 pending strikes. They just needed for me to fuck up one more time. And
they were never gonna let you out.
Since there was the 2-year deal.
Oh, okay.
I was in the shoe program, indeterminate shoe. I didn't have a salary because I had beat up my old son, the one they gave me, because he had killed his mom. I cannot sleep with somebody that kills his mom. I'm sorry, but.
So you just took off?
I took off. I had. So, anyways, they told me, como perro, solo, indeterminate, change.
So when you say perro solo, all these words were actually spoken to you by staff? And
much worse. With golpes, I mean, that's another life.
And so you never were able to program. Was there programming in the 90s?
Yeah, there was. You see a cop without handcuffs, you kill him. It was on site. With blacks, with norteños, with others. We don't like nothing.
No, but I mean programming, like going to school.
No.
There was none of that. It was just.
Well, yeah, there is, but.
It wasn't a big thing like today.
It's not for us. If you were
active,
locked up back there, and you didn't have enough points to be a level 4, we used to tell you, man, you got to pick up your points. You can't be like that. You got to take off on something. Ahorita que no tienes esposas.
So for the audience, what do you mean? Could you describe what they mean? You mean by points?
Well, depending on how much violent a criminal you are, they give you points.
Okay.
A level 2, a level 1, which I never touched. I don't know what those are. Level 3, level 4. Level 3 is where, okay, you want to program, you want to do your time, level 3.
Okay.
Certain level 3s, go ahead. We understand. You're a Christian. Go ahead. Just don't fuck up.
Level 3 is pretty high, but yeah. Okay, so level 4 is where active people are.
Oh, yeah.
And you were always at level 4?
I never seen nothing less than a level of 4, 180 yard, 170 yard, yeah.
Okay.
Centinela, I've been there. Corcoran 3 times.
Okay.
Tracy, Salinas Valley.
Okay.
I've been to California, but up to them.
Okay.
So anyways, why did I get deported? Why did I pay being a U.S. citizen?
That's crazy. I've never heard anything like this.
When I was already zapateado for fighting for my salary, I got parole papers talking about you parole in 6 months. This was like in April, June.
But they were going to put a case on you then?
No, I had parole in Compton.
Oh, okay.
Was from Compton. I married somebody from Compton, so I had parole from Compton.
Okay.
they couldn't strike me out because I had nowhere else to get in trouble when that law came out.
Yeah.
No law. So my day came up. But since I used to help paisas, because they didn't know English, go to the law library, I learned myself. That helped me. That saved my life. I learned that if you were born in Mexico, you have that option to go to court and fight for your citizenship. And I did, and I won. Cost me almost $9,000.
Oh wow! So you were not an American citizen, but you became an American citizen in prison.
Citizen before I went to prison. I went.
Okay.
I was there since I was 3. My dad got me in a program named Amnistia, some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I did all my.
So you became a resident.
All my school.
Yeah.
They never knew that I was from Mexico, so when the time came for me to graduate, they made me go to the military. They made me go to the I pledge allegiance to the flag, because they make you do that.
So you
And
graduated high school.
I graduated high school. I got all the honors. I almost went to the military, but I went to jail before that. Same day, almost.
So
Next
just
story.
just to go back, so you did well in high school.
Yeah,
you
I got my
you
high school diploma.
you got your high school diploma. What changed in your life? So you're thinking about going to the military, but you get involved with the Border Brothers. What changed
Border
there?
Brothers is something I didn't know until I hit prison. That's a game that does not exist in the Calles. Nowadays, they got youngsters trying to play that whole different story. But the original Border Brothers only came out in prison.
And that was to protect paisas?
That was to protect paisas. Paisas with a lot of money that were getting abused by a lot of Sureños, Chicanos that not these Chicanos that you know here in Mexico.
Yeah.
There's Chicanos that don't speak like Spanish, that they scream.
I think that's something really important to mention is that Mexicans, even if they Mexican Americans or Mexicans that identify with American culture, there's still discrimination because there's a lot of Chicanos or Mexican Americans who don't speak Spanish, who don't really know.
I'll put it to you simply.
There's a cultural difference because their family have been in the United States for such a long period of time, right?
Exactly. And in our culture, it's envy. Los mexicanos somos envidiosos. We are. But I'll put it to you. I'll put it to you easy. If you go ahead and see the nomina of the migras, I guarantee you that 70% of this are Spanish.
Yeah.
Hispanos. There's a lot more
And then
Hispanos
they're
in the migra than there is in the cops. That's okay.
Yeah. That's hard
But-
to believe, but it's true.
In my case, I did go to court. I did win, and for me, it was like a blessing because coming out from the chute and hitting Centinela again, but not. My orders was you can't jaywalk. You can't do nothing against the law. You gotta go home.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That was for my gang, what was the Sureños stuff out in there. So it was kind of like exciting, but that's how I paid. I was the only paisa going to court, happy as fuck, because I was going to be deported while everybody else was trying to stay in the United States.
So okay, so I'm a little bit confused. So originally you get U.S. citizenship, and how do you pay to lose it? You pay to get.
Because if I would have got deported to corporate or came out in the United States,
Yeah.
having 17 strikes pending,
You could have gone to prison.
I would have got life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Oh, okay. So you abandoned your citizenship legally, and you got deported.
Yes. They got me affiliated. The United States considered me a terrorist threat to their society, and that is
So they say you're from like a prison organization.
that
and-
is in the level 3s and level 4s. They
Okay.
still consider me a threat to their society. That way I cannot walk the main yard ever again. Why would I want to go to the United States if I know that I run the risk of being in a cell for the rest of my life without nobody there? Like Charles mentioned, I actually met that motherfucker. We were in the same theater.
Whoa.
Was about to say.
Whoa. I was not expecting this conversation, but
Well,
it's
went
amazing.
completely, we were talking about reservation. Pero como la vida.
I think that is a substantial story, an amazing story. So you come to Mexico, and what city do you come to?
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara.
Tattoos in my body are from here. That's where I wanted to die, and that's where I tried to die.
And so in Guadalajara, how was life?
Hard. Hard. It's been hard. Like I mentioned to you, I couldn't understand how I fought for all these people and all the battles that I fought, and for them to treat me the way they treat me and discriminate me the way they discriminate.
When you're referring people, you're referring to Mexicans in general.
General.
So you're saying you fighting for la raza in prison and on the street. So in prison you fought for la raza so you guys could have, resources and freedom.
So they could go over there and play soccer. So they could go over there. And
so they wouldn't get bullied.
Exactly.
You're saying bullied also by the Chicanos, bullied by the blacks, the Chicanos. So you fought so that Mexicans could be safe and have space, have resources in prison. You fought for la raza, and your conception of raza is not the Chicano raza, pero Mexicanos.
No, on that right there, let me put it to you. We fought for the Mexican.
Okay.
Mexican bandera, that includes Sureños, Border Brothers, and Indian, that is from Mexico.
Okay.
Siempre y cuando they're willing to chip in, to be part of, to be active.
Okay.
I don't fight for a motherfucker that's not going to fight back for me.
Yeah.
But with that in mind, there is problems that all families have it, the big brother bullying the small brother. That's what happened with the Chicanos that don't speak Spanish. They've seen all these paisas coming with a lot of money. They try to take over, thinking, well, they're suckers. And that's besides the blacks, the whites, and that's how we became. But that's not all of them.
Okay.
So that's just part of, every family has a bully. That's part of it. But my life here in Guadalajara became a lot easier since I met that man.
Tell me how it became easier. So what year did you come here?
I came here back in 2004, 2006, I believe. 2004, 2006.
2006. And how do you find work?
I came to Guadalajara as an option. I got deported. I never been in Guadalajara. My dad said, well, go to Guadalajara, find a girl, estámpale un hijo, and see if you settle down.
And did you find a girl?
I did. I got an hijo. He's 18. It did work for a minute. Aquí en México, cero antecedentes penales.
Sí.
Not one scratch.
Así que puedes ser un nuevo hombre.
I am a nuevo hombre.
Yeah.
I could get my cartilla militar liberada without having to do nothing. I'm a citizen. Never been in prison. I'm not saying I have not gotten in trouble, but I've been able to actually got away with it. Bendito Dios. But he helped a lot in the way that I've been here with him almost 10 years off now.
So what is the most difficult? It seems like you can find work if you're sober, if you're good. But is the most difficult thing like? Do you feel like depression, or what attracts you to really relapse occasionally?
The most difficult thing that was for me is what he helped me bypass was the addiction to not having limits.
But in prison there were no drugs, right?
Like you had no idea.
There's a lot of drugs.
Drugs every day for free because I was active a little bit. They used to send me inside the SHU program my joint and my papel. That's almost another big thing.
Oh, so there are more drugs there than on the streets?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And you get regulated if you were to send bunk drugs.
Okay.
Send the best.
Okay. So there's no people dying of fake stuff or stuff. It got to be pure.
That's the reason why that was the murder I owed them. A guy OD'd with some of the heroin I sold them. He died, and they were trying to book me for his death. But yeah, the drugs in there are the best. Aquí en Mexico también. If you're trying to, I used to go when I was young. I used to go to El Pueblito and buy weed, buy crystal inside the jail.
So here you come with this addiction, and you've been clean for a while now, right?
I've been clean now, and this is talking about my 50 years of life. Almost a year.
Okay. A year.
Almost a year.
Okay.
After 10 years of knowing Robert.
Okay.
Because he's the one that planted that. He's the one that told me, you have an addiction problem, before I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Before I thought it was normal to be high and get in trouble, choosing food.
Okay.
Didn't. But he made me understand that. He showed me the way that it is possible, and the cariño, the fucking, come here, you're not an animal, you're not.
So that's something really important, is the, como tú dices, el cariño, ¿no? Que that you feel here.
You're worth it. you're gonna come up. Vas a valer, porque not even my familia did that. I gave up. When I lost my family, I lost the terreno with the 150 gallos, which is my passion. And I lost everything.
You had 150 gallos?
De pelea, I had.
Oh, no manches. Entonces, so you had a house.
I had a house. I have a terreno back in San Pedrito mine. I gangstered it. I came here in the same place I came from right here. I don't have nowhere to live. I'm gonna get this right here. Who wants to fight? Yeah, there was people that fought it. The muchachos were still standing, and that terreno is still mine. The reason why I don't want it right there is because everybody around there knows me, and all them people. I only been working since this 1 year. This job that we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the reason. But before that, it was all trouble. Palenque, all get in trouble. Yeah, I got a terreno. Yeah, I got my kid at his age so he could defend himself. But I can't really say I have like algo que yo de la educación de lo que el inglés, de lo que este güey fights for. I don't have none of that. All I have is puro pasajero, puro things that I'm gonna lose eventually. So he has helped me a lot, believing that I could do it, trusting in me, confiando en me, and when I most needed it, because when I seen them this last time, they had broken my leg with the tubo, broken, for a misunderstanding. And this fool took years. I used to crawl up the stairs, y ahorita pues ya ven, ya casi te da un año de eso, and even though it's been hard, y la chingada, pero if it wasn't for him, I don't know what would have been of my life. I really don't.
I think that's an important reflection, because if you didn't come here, if you didn't receive help, nobody else was offering the help.
There were and wrong people that want to use you and abuse you, and then because they know that you don't give a fuck, they know that what you're willing to do.
You'll be a missile. Yeah.
So yeah, they'll use you, burn you as a cartucho, and y poco a poco, you like you what? Okay.
I think that's really important to emphasize, is that here, like you just said, you're not going to be used for a missile. They're gonna try and help you, like the homies did here, help you get a job, help you overcome your addiction, because there's this misconception that for some reason we work with organized crime, and we don't. We work so people can live a better life, a legal life, where, like you said, they can feel cariño, they can feel hermandad, they can feel what they need to live a better life.
Sí, porque it is kind of hard, my family members and everything. No estás para saberlo, pero my tía, la hermana de mamá bought her the house. I never told you that story. Pero mamá le compró la casa a mi tía que vive aquí en Guadalajara. Todavía la tiene, mamá passed away. Yo fui cuando me quebraron el pie. I used to walk with the bucket, one of those. I remember.
Yeah. So how did you get your health care?
What do you mean?
So you break your legs, who takes you to the doctor?
I never seen the doctor.
You never saw the doctor?
No. Never.
How did you?
I used to walk with one of these in the street.
So who looked at you? Your leg was broken and you never saw a doctor?
Never. And I went to my tia's house.
You never got an X-ray?
No. It's still kind of chueca. Pero I got long roots. Pero esto, yeah, you see how it's kind of chueca? They broke it with the tubazo. And it was a mistake. And then when they realized it was a mistake, oh my God. You're going to be all right, huh? Yeah, don't you? It was the wrong people. I got lucky because the guy that broke my leg easily could have got his gun and killed me. And I know he would have done it. But he said, you're my friend, so let me just break his leg.
So your friend was just going to break your leg?
He broke my leg and I came back. I actually went over there, but I came back to live in the safe spot with them because I know the problem. Okay. Aquí también me ha tocado, aquí también le he regado back years ago. I got regulated really well. It's the lifestyle that we live. I'm not going to explain that because ya es un poquito personal, ¿verdad? Pero es una vida que nosotros así entendemos. That's the way we like it, that's the way we agree with it, that's how we signed the contract, and it's not going to change. So I have no problem with it. You know the rules and regulations, pero también tienes los beneficios, como en mi caso. I'm actually free, I learned the lesson, ain't nobody forced me. I'm clean. I don't use drugs by my own choice. Por los caminos y los secretos que acá aprendí de Roberto, ¿verdad? Pero
Okay.
todo depende de cada quien, if you really want it. But now you know when I tell you what, it's been a big comeback. I mean, this is... Right? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is for the reservation one night on November. This is what I made out of it, $2.80. But it's my third reservation of the day. So you click right here for the spin. Now it's recommended that you refresh your screen, but it didn't give me the option, so we're gonna spin it. Hopefully I get the 45. The beauty of this is you don't go home empty-handed. You're gonna get something. And I got a 6. So for this sale, it's $8.
Cool. How much time did you have to work for that?
I've been working not even an hour.
But that's the, you got $8 plus
right here.
the other percentage of the other two?
I got around $50 made in about an hour. That's about McDonald's salary right now. Over there in the States.
And living here in Mexico.
Living here in Mexico. And working from home without a manager. This is lovely. But you can see right there, 12 calls, 3 sales, prepaid all of them. And it just gets better. Pues ahí está, mira, lo que llevo en el día, $57.27.
57, multiply that by 2.
And that, no, ni siquiera voy a mediodía. I'm very good.
Ok. Entonces puedes ganar hasta 2,000 pesos en un día. Fácil.
Más. That's normally what we take.
Okay.
In order for you to take 20,000 a quincena, you need to make about 2,000 a day.
Okay.
And it's very easy. Like, I just took a break. I made a sale. I'm going to take another break because I haven't ate breakfast, pero I'll be back.